he get people where Peter Obi they torment well. When NDP to be na torment, torment morning, afternoon, and night. Everything they breathe is P2B. If mosquito bites them, P2B. If they walk out for road, carry their leg hit for stone, P2B. If then they chop soup, they chop food where their wife cook for them, bone hook them, they go send a P2B. Get in. Wait till I want to show you now, and the most stupid analogy, the most stupid conclusion where me I don't ever see where concern the Endsars protest of 25 years ago. And the most useless conclusion where me I don't see that came out from that protest. When I help me watch this man, they say in Bisi Akande, former governor of Osun State. When I go hear what the guy for me from his mouth. As old as you are, ancient of days, as old as you are, Bisi, as old as you are, Akande. You know one change. Ancient of days, Akande, as old as you are, Bisi, as old as you are, this man. You know one change. I'm gonna help you watch this video.
A former governor of Osun State, Bisi Akande, has claimed that the 2022 Endsars protests were orchestrated by Obi-dients to prevent President Bola Ahmed Tiinubu from becoming president. Akande alleged that the movement was not genuinely about ending police brutality, but was a strategic political play to thwart Tiinubu's political career. Let's take a look.
Endsars was designed to be the end of Tiinubu. Can you expatiate? Those behind the Endsars knew that's what they were doing. Who were those behind it? The Obi-dients. Were behind the Endsars?
Yes, it was manufactured from America. And so brought in just to stop him.
But who are the Obi-dients?
I said the Obi-dients.
So who are the Obi-dients? So who are the Obi-dients?
The Obi-dients came from America to do the Endsars and later became a movement to form a party, and they couldn't form a party and join whichever party.
You know, I thought Obi-dient was tied to Peter Obi.
Well, maybe Obi's party, I don't know. Maybe Obi's movement, I don't know. But the Obi-dients were behind the Endsars.
The Obi-dients are behind the Endsars. The Endsars movement.
I think he said Endsars.
If you were listening properly.
I
did.
As regards Baba Akande knows what he's doing, with due respect. What he's doing is called revisionism, and it's a deliberate attempt to gaslight people. Since the day Endsars happened, we've had many people that are deliberately gaslighting people to change the story of Endsars. You remember how some people say from nobody died to one person died, to we hearing stories of mass burial, to them telling us that no, that mass burial is not from a Lekki toll gate, it's from other parts of Lagos when it happened. So there's been a constant attempt, and that's why we must stick to the truth. He also said many things, Oji. He said, with due respect, he said, all of you that are crying that even power in Nigeria is because you are lazy. That's what he said. With due respect, Baba Akande, that's not true. The economy is bad. People are suffering. He said, oh, I will put one seed of corn into the ground. You give me 1,000 seed in 3 months. In that 3 months, Baba Akande, what will people be eating? Is it air? He said, even Edmond Obilo, my friend and my former colleague, he said, you come and take tomato in his farm in Elarogun and planting everything. So, Baba Akande, with due respect, is it that tomato that all of us suffering and hungry Nigerians are going to eat?
All right.
Baba Akande, Tiinubu is your man, but let's try to state the truth at all times.
All right.
That interview was not a good one.
All right.
You hear that? He said that Obi-dients, now them sponsor Endsars protest. When you think even mad me, say he said that Obi-dients in America. I say now. He say Obi-dient movement say it came from America. Obi-dients when they watch me that they say when I come from America, say they can trace your route to America. That was where you came from. But he doesn't know if people are associated with Peter Obi or not. But it was Obi-dient movement that orchestrated the Endsars protest. And why? Reason being that they hate Tiinubu. They don't want the Tiinubu presidency. Should that Tiinubu be president when Endsars protest happened? Was it Tiinubu that was president? How Tiinubu enter that matter now? Was it not Buhari that was president? Who did we even give our demand to? The 7/7. the demand that includes police welfare. Imagine, we are fighting against police brutality. We are also fighting for the welfare of the police. Who did we give our demand? Buhari Abina Tiinubu. Now Buhari be president. So how this man take now rigmarole, then come to the conclusion that Obi-dients from US. It is a movement formulated in the US, driven down to Nigeria, orchestrated trouble, formed a movement, but they wanted to form a party, but it failed. They now formed a movement. Nah, how can this man? How can this is a grandfather? How can he make such a conclusion? Unfounded. This is an insult to me and you that had that protested during that time of the Endsars protest. Like, we don't know what they do. We need to be well-built from US, from America to come. When some of us never even crossed River Niger. How are we now well-built from America to come and orchestrate problem in Nigeria in the name of Endsars? Say this man say Iweso. Ocean people. Oh, you people. This is your former governor. Is he well? And what there? He's running temperature. Probably malaria. Because how can this man say such a thing? A learned man like this, for one-time governor, I be 2 times governor of Osun State. How can he open his mouth and vomit such a vomitable, such an abomination, just to get at somebody? Peter Obi. Share this man one time say, no, the movement, Obi-dient movement, say is a movement in support of Peter Obi. You know what? You don't know. It's harder for man to talk. I don't know if it is associated with Peter Obi. I don't know. What I know is that it was Obi-dient movement that orchestrated the Endsars protest of 2020. And this guy, you go shout, "Oh, you that thing! Oh, you that thing!" You land and better slap of you, boy. I go. You understand? The brain go format. Just one talk. Open mouth. Wow, they talk rubbish. People will be there now. You get people where they disturb them. They don't feel sleep for now. If they see for their dream. Go they careful. Because very soon a poison they go they send via air. You could chop like they go send poison via. You yourself a strong man. For you to even withstand this till now, it will be a strong man. I'm gonna forget that thing. To say if he easy to offer this guy, they never offer. But not offer, I'm saying maybe Nigerian politician, maybe Nigerian politics again. You know easy now. The guy is a strong man. Now why is he stand? I go see when I later I beg.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.